Hey, what's up, you guys? I wanted to shoot another quick video, and just a little update to my last video, and it's about Dolphin Emulator's settings that I was using. So a lot of people were commenting saying that the settings I was using were not the correct settings, and a lot of people were right about that, because I actually had sync on, skip idle, and a couple other settings that I wasn't supposed to have turned on. So I just wanted to make a little quick update showcasing the S10's true potential. So I will be showing that really quick. And I got the Razer Raiju Mobile. Now this is actually one of the best, if not the best, Android gamepads that you can actually get. Now I think for Amazon you could get it for like around $125. Now, it is kind of expensive, but I do think that this is the best you can get as far as mobile gaming. This is the best experience you can get. Now it does have a little mount that you can have, an extendable mount. So let's see if I can put my S10 on it. So let's put that guy on there. Now I'm actually recording this on another phone I got, which is actually the world's smallest rugged smartphone, which is the Unihertz Atom, which I will be showing you guys later on in the video. But it's actually a pretty good phone, and the camera quality is actually not bad. It's in 1080p, and it's a 60 megapixel rear camera and 8 megapixel front facing camera. So I'll just show off all of my settings. So if you guys want to use these settings on your Galaxy S10, I'm gonna get that in focus. Might have it at 3K because my phone can handle it. Yeah, all this off. And I was already on that. Now these are actually the two settings that I ended up turning on. It was actually off by default, but this actually turns off the frames. And some games it will crash automatically. It'll say that something decoding got disabled, so that is to keep in mind. But overall, majority of the games it completely like ran at 60 frames per second. And then obviously sync on, skip idle, I turned it off. So let's test the video that a lot of people were talking crap about, which was the Brawl mod that I had, the Wii U mod. So hold on. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't even turn on my controller. Another thing that's cool about the controller is that there's actually two Bluetooth settings that I can have. Bluetooth 1, which is that I have paired on my S10 Plus, and then Bluetooth 2 is what I have paired on my Unihertz Atom, and then the middle one is USB. So you can actually, it does come with a mini Type-C cable that way you can have it connected to your phone and to the controller. So that's actually a pretty nice feature to have. So I'm gonna pair it. What? I'm stupid. It's off again. There you go. I do have the one of the extra buttons remapped, so I can remap it to volume buttons, volume up, volume down. So obviously it's way smoother than the first video. There's no audio crackling or anything. It's pretty much full speed. As you can see, it's like pretty much full speed. Hold on, I want to zoom in a bit. There we go. It's literally 60 frames per second. Someone commented that I was running like 10 frames per second on the last video. And I don't have the thing overclocked. It's actually at 100. Which is by default. So no, I did not change the overclocking. I didn't change any of the settings, overclock settings wise. I didn't change it. So this is all just base settings that the phone's able to handle. So as you can see, it does, you know, run full speed. I'm gonna zoom in again. Got me. No, what? Again, it's kind of hard to play because I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at the screen that I'm recording. Oh my god. Okay, we get it. Well, I'm gonna show off the ultimate mod again, running full speed. This one. Again, everything's running really smooth. I'll change it. Yeah. Oh my god. I always fall for that, I swear. Dude, I cannot play and record at the same time. Trust me, guys, when I'm playing by myself, I'm really good. I don't suck this bad. And of course, I lost again. I'll try melee. Since I did melee last time. Let's try that. Same, everything's running extremely smooth. Yeah. Everything's really pretty much running 60 FPS. So this is the error that I was talking about. So a lot of reasons, for whatever reason, some games, this error would just pop up from having those two settings that I was saying when I have those turned on. So right now the game didn't crash, but sometimes when that error pops up, the game will crash and you have to restart the game. But in this, oh, there you go, there you go, now it crashed. So if you don't want those crashes to happen, just pretty much, if you want, disable those two frame settings. But like I said, I only have them enabled because it does take off the frames and it does make the games run a lot better. So enough of that. Another, like I said, I love this controller. It's a really, really good controller. But another thing, if you guys live under a rock, you guys don't know, Dead by Daylight is actually already out for Android and iOS, but it's in beta. However, you can only get it in like certain countries. It's only available, but you can actually download a third-party app store which is called TapTap, and simply, there's a lot of videos you can look up on YouTube showing you how to get the APK. But just simply download TapTap, go on it, search Dead by Daylight, and then you can download it. And the requirements for Android is 7.0 or above. And my mini phone can actually play it because it's actually currently running Android 9 on my mini phone. I'm gonna show off this bit. I already have my Cloud A at level 45. But yeah, I love this game. I have this game for the PS4. I play it all the time. So the fact that it's coming out for Nintendo Switch next month, and then now you can get it on your mobile device, I mean, that's pretty cool. So the graphics are kind of shit. However, the developers did say that once the official version comes out, they will be updating the graphics. But at the moment, they're trying to optimize as many phones, lower end phones, as they can, so that everyone can play this game, I guess. So hopefully they do with what GTA does, or San Andreas does, where you can actually boost the graphics and get higher end graphics for devices that are able to handle it. I'll probably kill myself because I don't want to do like an entire game, because I don't want to make this video too long, even though I said it was going to be a short video. Let's see how long it takes. And I play, I either play it on my data or on Wi-Fi, and it actually doesn't lag. Like when I'm at work, I play using my 4G, and I don't really lag that much, and it doesn't really waste my data that much. Right now I'm on my Wi-Fi, so see how long it takes. Oh, I'm gonna back out. It doesn't take long. The latest update, though, they pretty much updated so far that's been out. They've been updating it once a month. and the most recent update they added Michael Myers and Laurie. So hopefully, for me, the next update they add Leatherface in the cornfield map, because I personally like playing as Leatherface because he's pretty toxic, and I like playing really toxic. Let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Now it's cool. So, just like on PC and on PS4, your game data, save data, is saved through the cloud. So as soon as you get the game, it's whether you can either link it with your Google account or your Facebook account. So I have it linked with my Google account. So I just have to sign on to another phone with my Google account, and then all my, progress moves over to that device, which is what I did on my mini phone. I have all my saved progress moved over. And then when the final version comes out, all the experience or level ups and everything that I already got with the beta version, it will be moved over to the final version, so that way I don't have to start all over when the final version comes out. I always fucking get this map, I swear. I'm probably gonna play like shit because I can't really see. For the teabag. Why are you vaulting? Fucking killer's gonna hear. I'm probably gonna be the first one to fucking die, simply because I'm not paying attention that much. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play this shit while recording, trust me. Oh shit. It's a fucking spirit. Fuck that. I gotta do a channel here. Hopefully I don't fuck up my skill checks. And I fucked up my skill check. The graphics aren't that bad, to be honest, but hopefully I do hope that they do fix the graphics. Oh, my premonition went off. I haven't gotten a skill check, surprisingly. In the basement. I'm like literally always the first one to get... Oh shit, never mind. Ah! Damn it, I can't see. I fucking hate the spirit, I swear. Oop. Probably gonna tunnel me. What? That did not hit. That did not hit. So as you saw, I got my ass handed by the spirit, but it doesn't matter. So this is the Unihertz Atom, which is running Android 9.0. It has a 2.45 inch display, 8 megapixel front facing camera, 16 megapixel with flash. It also has a headphone jack. It has USB Type-C. It has 64 gigabytes internal storage, 4 gigabytes of RAM, dual SIM card slot, a 2000 milliamp hour battery, so it has some pretty useful specs, and has a fingerprint scanner. So obviously I have all my games that I would have, so since I do have it paired with my controller, it is possible to play with the on-screen buttons, but it's just easier to get a gamepad controller and just play like this. So and the speaker is pretty loud. It's actually a bit louder than my Galaxy, or than my Gear S3 Frontier. Let's see if I can zoom in. I died. But just imagine playing this in public and someone just sees you playing with a small ass phone that's like the same size as your thumb. You know, that's kind of funny. But it does run everything pretty good. It does run surprisingly really good, the PSP games. Where is it? I just passed it. So obviously, of course, I gotta put Kingdom Hearts. Same thing, the frame rate's really good. So that's pretty much how the on-screen buttons look. Now, I did put cheats, that way I wouldn't die as quick, since I always die in all my videos. So as you can see, it ran pretty good. Pretty much full speed. Now I did test out Dolphin Emulator and it ran decent. Because obviously you can already hear that the audio is kind of crackling. But the fact that it's running on a small ass phone like this, that's kind of, you know. And I'm using the same settings that I have on my S10. So I'm pretty sure if I did actually overclock, it would run better. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. And I also did test out Daemon PS2, and that was kind of pushing it a bit. I was like, if Dolphin barely ran decently, I was like, this ain't gonna run. And it does run, but like just not playable. Maybe it'll load. There you go. Yeah, it's like really slow. But it still runs. I mean, it's kind of cool to see it run again on a phone this small. So yeah, it's pretty slow. Other than that, you know, this is a fully functional smartphone. It's just really small. So, like I was saying earlier, Dead by Daylight actually does run. Now, right now, Dead by Daylight doesn't support any gamepads, so unfortunately, I'm not able to play Dead by Daylight with my controller. So hopefully, when the official version comes out, it will be you will be able to use a gamepad. That kind of sucks because I was hoping that the game would be cross-platform, just like, you know, I don't like Fortnite, but I do like how Fortnite, you know, you can play with people on PC, Xbox, PS4, Switch, Android. You can play with anyone. But on the mobile version, you're only going to be able to play with people that are playing the mobile version. Now, the way so like actual app games, it's actually cropped. So instead of the whole picture, it's kind of cropped out. And then like my perks and my teammates, you know, logos and shit, it's all crammed up all together. But overall the game is still playable on this little, you know, this little guy. As you can see how small this phone is. And the battery life's pretty good. The battery life's, you can say, is for sure it's better than the Galaxy S9 Plus's battery life. I can say that for sure. Because the battery life on the Galaxy S9 Plus was just, it was terrible. And the battery life on this phone is actually better than that. I can say that this phone's actually faster than the Galaxy S7. For sure, it's faster than the Galaxy Note 4 because I used to have the Note 4 and I couldn't even run Dolphin Emulator. And this phone, you can actually somewhat run it. And on the Note 4, you couldn't run it in general. See how long it takes to get in the lobby. Actually, no, I'm gonna get it because I don't want to fuck my teammates over, but it is playable. Overall, my video, this whole point of the video, just to showcase, you know, this phone because I really do like this phone. And if you really want to get a secondary phone, you know, this is one of the best phones that you can get. Because it does have some features that some $300-400 phones don't even have. So, hope you guys like the very short video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.